Twitter is tremendous professional development that I would highly recommend that you create an account and then you can use it for purely educational professional purposes. So you could see I go in here. If you click on when you create a profile, this is what people will see. So you want to think about the key ideas that you want to put there. You can see these are the followers that I have, and these are the people that I'm following. I mainly, when I first started, just used it to sort of follow, almost like just following what people were doing and learning about them. Now I've started to retweet more. So, for example, this is a great person, Steve, to follow, who has tremendous resources. So, somebody posted about his work, so I retweeted it, and then I just added this text above it. This is another person that I found through Twitter who does fantastic videos about teaching math online. So again, she did a session for this group, Global Math Department. So they tweeted about that, and then I retweet what she's doing. But you can also then go to this link and see exactly the professional development session that they just did. Again, here's a great video that this one I just retweeted with no comment. So I just clicked on this button here. You can see this is a retweet, and then it'll ask you if you want to add content or not. But this is a great image to talk about multiplication and the way that you can really represent the multiplication table, but more visually. So these are just examples of things that you can do that you will learn about when you start following people. So if you click on this, you can go to follow me at Dre Martone. You can go to my profile and then see who am I following. And then over here, it'll just say that you could start following. So for example, here are some students. This was somebody, this eLearnFee, that FYI that I read about in this New York Times article. She has created an entire Airtable database of all different e-resources that you can use for teaching online. So I started following her. She saw that I was following her and then sent me a direct message where now CBS is interviewing her and might want to just interview me to hear about how I use her table. So Twitter really creates this online professional development world where you don't have to be approved. You can follow people, people can follow you, and you can really learn from each other. So here you can see the different people that I'm following. So for example, Classroom Screen has fantastic tools. You can then click on their website and click on their link and see exactly what they're talking about. So you can see they have now different ways that you can add timers, that you can add different widgets. So you can go and see the other way that people are using it. So it's a fantastic way that you can really create this learning environment to learn from each other. There's also specific ways that you can search on it. So you can follow hashtags as was described in the video, and you can go to sort of like ed tech if you just want to follow that. So they've had 60 tweets in the last hour about ed